Hello everybody and welcome. I am the grounded Gliscor, your favorite Iron holding PokeTuber of this channel, and today I'm back here again as the coach of the Low Land Nidoqueens in the Alola International Season 1. Your Low Land Nidoqueens are currently 2-0, and today you're gonna have the team builder for our Week 3 match versus the Cleveland Claunchers, coached by our friend Red. If you're hyped for another team builder, be sure to leave a like down below. And to show your support for the Low Land Nidoqueens. And actually, let's get straight into this team builder. So, I will go over this as each week. I will go over the team of my opponent. Then I will go over the team that I have. Then I will go over the ones that I brought and why we brought them with the spreads and whatnot. Because I'm running more difficult sets potentially than normally, like 252 to 52. So, the team I'm going to read right now is also going to show up to you on the right now. And the team of my opponent, Red, is going to consist of Necrozma, Salamence, Empoleon, Mega Charizard Y, Alolan Muck, Heracross, Sceptile, Magnezone, Rhyperior, Alakazam, and Clauncher. You heard me right, Clauncher. And the Z Crystal user is going to be Salamence. And for the people who didn't know our team yet, our team consists of Mega Blastoise, Bisharp, Gengar, Shaymin, Ambipom, Dragonite, Espeon, Rotom Heat, Nidoqueen, Blissey, and Suicune. So, now that you know our teams, I'm actually going to go over for what we have brought right here, and also go over some honorable mentions right now. And the honorable mention right now is that Red traded away his Florges, and he got a Sceptile in return this week, so that's why the team changed a bit over what we had before. So I will go over the monsters I brought and the moves and whatnot. And as you see right here, we have opened up with Saphira, the Dragonite right here, which is our Z Crystal user. But again, not running a Z Crystal this week. We're running a Choice Scarf Dragonite right here, holding the with multi-skill ability, rocking Superpower, Extreme Speed, Thunder Punch, a Dragon Claw, rocking 8 HP, 204 attack, 12 defense, 72 special defense, and 212 speed. Rocking the 212 speed allows Dragonite to outspeed his entire draft, including Alakazam, well, including Scarvis, of course. We won't outspeed mons that are +1, like Charizard Mega Y after a Dragon Dance, which can happen because it can run physical, and maybe Salamence after one Dragon Dance. We can't outspeed that, but we can hit heavily with the Adamant Extreme Speed. And the role of Saphira probably is going to be a late game sweeper right here. With extreme speed or maybe some other moves. Superpower is mostly there to hit mons like Empoleon, because I suspect that he is going to bring a Shocker Berry Empoleon, and if he brings Empoleon, I'm going to go for the fighting move. Also, Superpower hits mons like Rhyperior, Magnezone, Alola Muck for neutral damage at least. Thunder Punch is there also to hit Empoleon, also there to hit Mega Charizard Y. It's also there to hit the Clauncher if need be, and just Salamence for neutral as well. Dragon Claw is just for overall stab, since he doesn't have an immunity anymore since he traded away Florges, which brings an opening for us. And E-Speed is indeed late game to clean up. The 204 attack is all we need to pack the heavily damage that we need, and the 72 special defense and the 8 HP guarantees us to live a +1 devastating Drake. +1 devastating Drake from an outrage using Salamence. So that's pretty much what we're going for here. I mean, a Dragon Pulse one, and then the 12 defense with the multi-skill and such allows us to live a move like the devastating Drake. So the second mon we are going to go into right here is going to be Gibson, which is also rocking a Choice Scarf right here, with Levitate ability, with Volt Switch, Overheat, Hidden Power Eyes, and Trick, rocking 240 HP, 12 defense, 104 special attack, 108 special defense, 44 speed, with 29 EVs in speed, rocking a Calm Nature. So the reason why we brought Rotom Heat with a Scarf is basically because we need to outspeed a lot on his team, and we'll actually provide that damage also with the current spread that we have. 104 special attack is to hit as powerful as possible. The 44 in speed with the 29 IVs are specifically to try to outslow Alolan Muck, because the mon that I really love to Choice Scarf this on is going to be Alolan Muck. And I think that if he doesn't run relaxed, we can outslow it and have a slow Volt Switch, so the rest of the team doesn't take necessary damage. I think that is going to be a good call for this one. The 108 special defense and the 240 HP is mostly to counter Charizard Mega Y. My Charizard Mega Y is kind of be a problem for our team, but we can at least lift some hits from it. And I think Rotom Heat is going to be also great in this matchup. It may not live that long, but we have also HBIs to hit super effective on Salamence. We also hit Sceptile super effective, which you also do with Overheat. Volt Switch also hits mons like Mega Charizard, Empoleon, Salamence. We can pretty much Volt Switch around on everything right now, and that's what we're going for right here. The 12 defense is just there for a little bit more bulk and the physical defense side, and that's pretty much what we're rocking right here. The third Pokemon right here is going to be Elizabeth, the Nidoqueen, rocking a Life Orb with Sheer Force ability, Earth Power, Rock Slide, Ice Beam, and Toxic. Rocking 140 HP, 128 defense, 204 special attack, and 36 speed. Rocking a Modest Nature right here. And this is actually to take on Alola Muk 1v1 and take some physical hits potentially it's mostly physical hits that we need to take from Alola Muk. And the 204 special attack is just to hit freaking hard with all the moves that we got. We got Earth Power right here, just to hit overall stab wise. Rock Slide is there to predict a switch in maybe of Charizard Y to hit maybe Salamence even, which we also hit with our third move, which is going to be Ice Beam. But just in case if we predict it, we can hit super effective and we don't waste anything pretty much. Rock Slide also hits mons like Sceptile neutrally. We can also hit a Magnezone to pop its potential balloon if it wants to swap in. Because with an air balloon, Magnezone is pretty much immune to our stabs, like poison and ground. So it's a good switch in right there. And we have Toxic just there to poison mons like Necrozma, because we outspeed Necrozma at this point if it's a bulky variant. And mons like Rhyperior can be poisoned. Charizard can be poisoned if needed because we don't have rocks right here. It's weird to not have rocks on the team, but I think that Toxic would do better in this matchup, so that's why we run this one. And next one's going to be a surprise for you guys, because the next month actually is a free agent, our last free agent that we could make. And we traded away our Klefki right here, and we traded away for Lullaby our Blissey, holding the leftovers right here. And the reason I decided on trading Klefki away for Blissey is because we needed a bit more special defense to the team, and gaining that more special defense to the team provided us also with a useful Cleric. Perfectly, I wanted to use my free agent on a better Cleric, because Blissey has a high wish pass status, that's the one thing. But the one thing with Blissey is it can be used as setup fodder, and that's the thing you need to be cautious about when bringing Blissey. So that's always the thing to be cautious about. And the mon I wanted was going to be Snorlax from our opponent of last week, from Alex. And we weren't able to actually do that, which is a shame. He didn't agree with our trade that we wanted to make, so that's why we got Blissey right here. And people were already talking trash about Blissey, how it is a setup fodder, how it can be bad in a league matchup. Pretty much that. So we're rocking Blissey straight up this week because we needed it with Charizard Mega Y. And we're rocking right here Blissey with leftovers Natural Cure this week with Wish, Protect, Seismic Toss, and Ice Beam. Ice Beam is to avoid the setup fodder part of Salamence, because I see Salamence being a setup fodder towards us. We can live a Dragon Claw at +1. That does a maximum of 60% with its current set. And Ice Beam actually does 75% to an Oko pretty much, because it's 4 times super effective, and that's what Blissey really shines in. It does have 75 special attack, but it can abuse it well, I suppose. Rocking a Bold Nature on this, we have 184 HP, 252 defense to maximize our bulk that we need. With this rate, we also let Charizard Y take as much damage as possible when using Flare Blitz. Because I think Red is pretty scared of our Blissey right here, and Blissey actually can take a Flare Blitz as well, and that lets Charizard take a lot of damage. So that's why we have 4 special attack, just because to boost a special attack of us even more. We have 8 special defense to gain a bit more bulk on that side, and then we have 60 speed right here, and the 60 speed is really a weird thing to run right now. because with this set currently, I think we are able to outspeed mons like Alola Muck, like Empoleon if it doesn't run speed, like mons like maybe even Clauncher to outspeed, and a Crossma if they're bulky, so we can maybe get a fast wish off, or maybe hit them when the seismic toss is last its effort. That's pretty much what we're going right here for. Blissey, I think, is going to shine mostly towards Charizard Y and the special offensive mons on his team, and I really wonder what Blissey can provide for us right here. So, the next one right here is going to be Zaratan, our Mega Blastoise, coming in hot right again. And we're rocking a Mega Launcher Mega Blastoise, rocking Dark Pulse, Orbis Rare, Rapid Spin, and Haze. Running 168 HP, 116 defense, 96 is special attack, and 128 in speed. What this allows us to do is to outspeed mons like the Crossma if it's a bit more offensive. We outspeed Empoleon, we outspeed Magnezone, Rhyperior, a little Muck. That's pretty much what we're aiming here for with Blastoise. And we are pretty much hitting everything on his team, which can be elite potentially. Dark Pulse is going to do a tremendous amount towards the Necrozma. And the Necrozma is a very scary mon in this fashion. And Rapid Spin is to keep hazards off the field. And Haze is to get rid of setup moves. Like, for example, the Necrozma can be Iron Defense, Calm Mind. And that can be pretty scary. And Blastoise can get rid of that with Haze. And Blastoise can then 1v1 easily towards the Necrozma. We also could get rid of potential as a last-ditch effort towards Calm Mind Alakazam. Dragon Dead Salamence is a good example. We're not rocking any stab this week because I don't see it doing that much work. Because we only hit Rhyperior with this super effectively. And Charizard Y, but it's in the sun and I don't want to use a weakened move. That's pretty much right here. Dark Pulse is the Necrozma mostly. Orbis Rare is to hit mons like Magnezone and Rhyperior as I talked about. The 168 HP and the 116 defense allows us to swap in moves in mons like Alola Muck, like Rhyperior. 96 special attack is to guarantee the damage that we need to do to force maybe the Necrozma to Moonlight if it has it, or Charizard Y to not come in safely. That's pretty much right here. And the 128 speed I already talked about, and that's pretty much the Blastoise right here. And then we go towards the last one right now, is going to be Big A, the Ambipom, holding the Life Orb Technician with Fake Out, Ice Punch, Low Kick, and Grass Knot. 252 attack, 116 special attack, and 140 speed. Naive Nature right here. Pretty much what Ambipom does, it comes in and it pretty much O-codes or two-shots a mon that wants to come in. You have Fake Out right here. Well, actually outside of Fake Out, but the mons we hit good with this are pretty much covered. Like, Fake Out is just to get some, to get moves running, like scouting an item maybe, or get some lead action right here because it's Technician boosted. Ice Punch is to hit Salamence, and even at -1 we have a chance to OHKO it. Also Ice Punch hits Sceptile for super effective damage. It can also hit Rhyperior. But now it comes. For Rhyperior is something else, and that's going to be Grass Knot. Grass Knot OHKOs Rhyperior if it's a physical defensive set. And rocking the Grass Knot right here allows us to OHKO it straight up from full. Except if he has a Rindo Berry maybe, or especially defensive, then we don't. But at least it's a guaranteed 2-shot, even if he's specially defensive. So that's what we're going here with 116 special attack. Low Kick is here to hit mons like Magnezone because it's quite heavy. Rhyperior if it wants to switch in. But mostly it's here for mons like Empoleon. I think we can open up safely with Ambipom right here and just do guaranteed damage overall towards everything on his team. And 140 speed right here is to guarantee outspeed Salamence and Charizard Y. I'm not too scared of Scarfed Heracross potentially coming, but I think that this currently is the spread that we need to work with. Ambipom can really shine because it has a guaranteed way to 2-shot everything. So that's Ambipom's role going to be in this. How I feel about this matchup, I'm actually feeling pretty confident about this matchup. We had 2 tough weeks back to back, and I'm not taking Red lightly, not in the slightest. We both do not have very much experience in Draft League format, to be honest, as far as I heard from him. And I think this can be a very interesting battle. As I said, I don't underestimate Red, but I think with the amount of prep we always stick into our mons right here. In every week we have a good matchup towards everything. In some ways, as some teams just look scarier than others, and I don't think that his team, outside of a couple of mons like the Crossma or Scarfed Heracross, are really that threatening because we have answers for them mostly. So I think we have the upper hand on paper. I don't know what he's gonna bring. He can surprise me also with some surprising sets, and it's gonna be a heat-to-heat battle. That's what I'm gonna say. And that's actually gonna be it for this team builder right now. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And be sure to watch the video tomorrow where we battle off against Red. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. And I'm your coach of the Low Land Nidoqueens, and I'm going to be out. I will see you in the next video whenever I'm going to make. And